Bonjour Year 8 and welcome to Lesson 7 of the second spring half term. And today we're going to be changing the topic to say what we must buy in order to prepare for a party. So here's a list of the equipment that you need for today's lesson. You need your French exercise book, a pen and a ruler and a coloured pen or highlighter for any corrections, and the sentence builder grid which is on class charts. Pause to get that ready now and to print off the sentence builder if you need to. Press play to continue. Thanks for uploading all of your work. Make sure you take a very clear picture of everything you do in each lesson and upload it to class charts. And please make sure you stick to the indicated time on each slide for each activity. If you do have any questions, please email me. And please copy the date in French and the title in French and English. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut acheter pour la fête? What must you buy for the party? And then write down the objective, l'objectif, to write about what you must buy for the party. Pause to do that now. Press play for the do now. For the do now activity, I want you to spend no more than 5 minutes making the highest scoring French food or drink word that you can with the grid. So just use the Scrabble grid and you're going to make the highest scoring French or food drink word you can, and make sure that when you write it out and you check your answer that you write clearly what the score was in your book so I can see how well you've done. Merci. As always, Year 8, we have a question that we're going to answer with our sentence builder grid, and that question today is Qu'est-ce qu'il faut acheter pour la fête? What must you buy for the party? So we have 3 different columns here. The first one is the occasion. So I've got just some general ones and some specific ones here. So these are all new vocabulary. Écoutez et répétez. Pour la fête. Okay, repeat after me. Pour la fête. Your turn. Next one is for Pancake Day. Écoutez et répétez. Pour la chandeleur. And again, pour la chandeleur. Good. For Christmas, écoutez et répétez. Pour le Noël. Pour le Noël. Good. And pay attention to the accent we've got on Noël. And écoutez et répétez. Pour ma fête d'anniversaire. Repeat after me again. Pour ma fête d'anniversaire. And you'll notice that where fête is written, it's got the cap over the top of it. Okay? That's an accent that you must remember to put in place. Next, for my mum's birthday, écoutez et répétez. Pour la fête d'anniversaire de ma mère. Your turn. And again, pour la fête d'anniversaire de ma mère. Your turn. Good. And then we've got the same sentence, il faut plus the infinitive, which means you must buy here. So we're using acheter as the infinitive because we're learning what to say, what we must buy for a party. Écoutez et répétez, il faut acheter. Il faut acheter. Good. And then we've got all of these food and drink items. Some are new, some you will recognize. Écoutez et répétez, un gâteau. Un gâteau. Good. You'll notice the accent on gâteau, on the A. Okay. You generally will need to buy a cake for all of these different celebrations, maybe with the exception of Pancake Day. Écoutez et répétez, un ananas. Écoutez et répétez, un ananas. Your turn. Good. We know cheese. Here's a new one. Écoutez et répétez, du thon. And again, du tonne. Okay, we've not had this for a while. Let's practice it. So Coca-Cola or Coke. Écoutez et répétez du coca. Du coca. Okay, we've had these before. Écoutez et répétez de la limonade. De la limonade. Your turn. Okay, so you notice these are in the singular. So a cake, a pineapple, and then we've got the du here for the masculine singular, and this is for some, because remember they say some in French. We don't, we leave the some out, we just say the item itself, but you need to use some here. And then mineral water is de l'eau minérale, and it's de and L apostrophe because this is a vowel here. Okay, another singular, this is feminine, une salade. You must buy a salad. And lemonade is feminine and singular, so it's de la limonade. And then these ones are masculine, plural, items of food. And these are feminine, plural ones at the bottom. You see they end in an E in the singular, which generally means that they are feminine. Okay, that's an indicator to you. Let's practice pronunciation of the plural items of food. Écoutez et répétez des biscuits. Des biscuits, your turn. So here, this is a qui sound. C-U-I-T-S is a qui sound. Let's try one more time. Des biscuits. Good. Okay, donuts now. You might buy donuts. Écoutez et répétez des beignets. Des beignets. Good. Now, grapes looks like raisins, but it's not pronounced like that. Écoutez et répétez des raisins. Des raisins. So I-N makes an an sound. Raisin. One more time. Des raisins. Good. Now crisps looks like chips, but don't get confused here. And CH we will remember, it sounds like a sh sound in French. Écoutez et répétez des sheep. Des sheep. Good. So they're your masculine plural food items. Here's your feminine plural items. Écoutez et répétez des saucisses. Des saucisses. You know, tomatoes. Écoutez, répétez des tomates. Des tomates. Strawberries. Écoutez, répétez des fraises. Des fraises. And pancakes. Des crêpes. Des crêpes. Okay, let's do some sentences. Écoutez et répétez. Pour la fête, il faut acheter un gâteau. Your turn. Pour la chandeleur, il faut acheter des crêpes. Pour le Noël, il faut acheter du coca. Pour ma fête d'anniversaire, il faut acheter des beignets. Pour la fête d'anniversaire de ma mère, il faut acheter des fraises. Your turn. Well done, Year 8. Year 8, this activity is called Faulty Echo because I'm going to read a sentence across the sentence builder grid correctly the first time, and then the second time I'm going to make a little change which is incorrect. You just need to write down the word that is incorrect, and if you can underline the actual part of the word that is incorrect or highlight it in your colour highlighter, that would be absolutely perfect. If you could just identify the sound of the word that is incorrect, that's the only thing you need to write down. So there are going to be 5 of these, so you can start by writing 1 to 5 in your margin and pausing to do that now, then press play to hear the sentences. Okay, so just the word that is pronounced incorrectly the second time needs writing down. Here we go. 1. Pour la fête, il faut acheter un gâteau. And now incorrectly. Pour la fête, il faut acheter un gâteau. What word did I say incorrectly? Can you identify as a challenge the area of the word, the sound of the word that was wrong? Just one word writing down, please. Numéro 2. Pour la chandeleur, il faut acheter des crêpes. And with a mistake. 2. Pour la chandeleur, il faut acheter des crêpes. Pause if you need to. 3. Pour le Noël, il faut acheter des biscuits. 3. Pour le Noël, il faut acheter des biscuits. 4. Pour ma fête d'anniversaire, il faut acheter des raisins. And incorrectly now. Pour ma fête d'anniversaire, il faut acheter des raisins. Cinq. Pour la fête d'anniversaire de ma mère, il faut acheter des beignets. And incorrectly for the last one. Pour la fête d'anniversaire de ma mère, il faut acheter des beignets. Pause and rewind if you need to double check any of those, then press play to get your answers. Let's check those answers and correct them if necessary. So, pour la fête, il faut acheter un gâteau, not un gâteau. Not gate like a gate that you open. 2. Pour la chandeleur, il faut acheter des crêpes. Not pour la chandeleur, not a ch sound, a sh sound. 3. Pour le Noël, il faut acheter des biscuits, and not biscuits. 4. Pour ma fête d'anniversaire, il faut acheter des raisins, and not raisins. And 5. Pour la fête d'anniversaire de ma mère, il faut acheter des beignets, and it wasn't beignets, it was beignets. Well done, check you got those correct. Use your highlighter pen to tick or correct them. Press pause to do that now, press play to go on. Okay, and now I'm going to give you 5 sentences in French. Okay, you need to write down the French that you hear, and you will hear each sentence twice. Okay, and slowly, but you can pause if you need to as well. Numéro 1. Pour la fête, il faut acheter du thon. 1. Pour la fête, il faut acheter du thon. Pause if you need to. 2. Pour la chandeleur, il faut acheter des fraises. 2. Pour la chandeleur, il faut acheter des fraises. 3. Pour le Noël, il faut acheter de la limonade. 3. Pour le Noël, il faut acheter de la limonade. 4. Pour ma fête d'anniversaire, il faut acheter un ananas. 4. Pour ma fête d'anniversaire, il faut acheter un ananas. Et 5. Pour la fête d'anniversaire de ma mère, il faut acheter des saucisses. 5. Pour la fête d'anniversaire de ma mère, il faut acheter des saucisses. Pause if you need to, rewind if you need to, and press play to check your answers. Merci. Now tick or correct your answers in the pen, the highlighter pen. 1. Pour la fête, il faut acheter du thon. 2. Pour la chandeleur, il faut acheter des fraises. 3. Pour le Noël, il faut acheter de la limonade. Make sure you've got your 2 dots over the E of Noël. 4. Pour ma fête d'anniversaire, il faut acheter un ananas. Make sure you've got your circumflex accent on the first E of fête. And 5. Pour la fête d'anniversaire de ma mère, il faut acheter des saucisses. So make sure you've got your accent on fête and on mère, the grave accent going down. Well done, Year 8. Pause if you need to. And now Year 8, I want you to spend 15 minutes on Quizlet, which is all the new vocabulary using il faut, acheter, and then the food items or drink items. Spend 15 minutes completing learn and spell and then test, which are here. And then take a screenshot of your score of the test and upload that to class charts with your bookwork at the end of the lesson. Merci. Now this activity is called Lotto. And we have done this in our online learning before. I hope you're going to enjoy this activity. It certainly has gone down well in home learning and in class when we've done it as well. So I want you to look at the table and I want you to write down 6 numbers in a table, just like here, that are between the numbers of 1 and 10. I'm going to read it random from these sentences here. And if that number is on your table, you cross it off. So, for example, if I said number 5, pour la fête, il faut acheter un ananas, des chips, du fromage et du jus de fruits, you're going to cross off number 5 on there. This doesn't count, by the way. The winner is the first one that crosses off all of their numbers. And then when you do cross the numbers out, pause the video at that moment, write the minute and seconds showing when you ticked them all, and write that in your class workbook, and we'll see who got the best and got there the quickest. Okay, bit of a competition. So pause to write down your 6 numbers now. Press play when you're ready to listen to me reading the different sentences. Okay, I'm going with my first sentence now. Pour la chandeleur, il faut acheter des crêpes, des raisins, de la limonade et une salade. Say that again. Pour la chandeleur, il faut acheter des crêpes, des raisins, de la limonade et une salade. Next. Pour la fête, il faut acheter un ananas, des chips, du fromage et du jus de fruits. That one again. Pour la fête, il faut acheter un ananas, des chips, du fromage et du jus de fruits. Pause whenever you need to, rewind if you need to. Pour la fête, il faut acheter un ananas, du thon, de l'eau minérale et des biscuits. That one again. Pour la fête, il faut acheter un ananas, du thon, de l'eau minérale et des biscuits. Next one. Pour la fête, il faut acheter des beignets, du coca, des raisins et des chips. And again. Pour la fête, il faut acheter des beignets, du coca, des raisins et des chips. Next. Pour la fête, il faut acheter un gâteau, des saucisses, de la limonade et des tomates. And again. Pour la fête, il faut acheter un gâteau, des saucisses, de la limonade et des tomates. Next. Pour le Noël, il faut acheter du coca, une salade, des biscuits et des chips. And again. Pour le Noël, il faut acheter du coca, une salade, des biscuits et des chips. Next. Pour la fête, il faut acheter des beignets, du jus de fruits, un gâteau et du thon. Again. Pour la fête, il faut acheter des beignets, du jus de fruits, un gâteau et du thon. Next one. Pour la fête, il faut acheter une salade, des raisins, des fraises et de l'eau minérale. And again. Pour la fête, il faut acheter une salade, des raisins, des fraises et de l'eau minérale. Next. Pour le Noël, il faut acheter un gâteau, du coca, des chips et des fraises. And again. Pour le Noël, il faut acheter un gâteau, du coca, des chips et des fraises. And the final one, just for luck. Pour la chandeleur, il faut acheter du coca, une salade, des crêpes et des raisins. And again, pour la chandeleur, il faut acheter du coca, une salade, des crêpes et des raisins. Okay, well done. What was the point where you got all of them correct? What was the time exactly on your video? Write it down now. Merci. Just in case you want to check the order, it was 7, 5, 2, 10, 3, 9, 6, 8, 1 and 4. Pause if you need to. Press play to go on. Your final activity today, I want you to copy down the French and I want you to match up the French with the English on the right hand side, writing in full sentences in both French and in English, please. Press pause to do that now. Press play to check your answers. I'll let you check and correct your answers. You must pause to do that now. Just give them a tick or correct them if you did not have them right. Spend time doing that really carefully, making sure you've got accents in all the right places and making sure you've got the correct translations, very importantly. Pause to do that now. Press play to go on. Thank you for your fantastic hard work in today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do remember to upload pictures of your work onto class charts. So that's the Quizlet, the time it took you on the Lotto to get all your answers right, and a very clear photo of all your work in your book, please. Merci, au revoir.